This is a tasting and some information all about the Compass Box Spice Tree Extravaganza. So the idea with the spice tree originally, the original spice tree, was that Compass Box, a bunch of whiskey makers headed up by a guy named John Glazer, they like to play around a little bit and push the boundaries. So they were actually adding French oak staves that they had toasted into the barrels, and they were called out for this by the Scottish Whisky Association. They said this is illegal, it doesn't fit in with the requirements, you can't do this. So they pulled them off the market essentially. They turned around, they figured out that if they were able to put the toasted oak heads on the top and the bottom of the barrels, it was allowed. So they went and did that and eventually re-released the whiskey into the market. So that was how the spice tree was born. 10 years later, what they have done is release the Spice Tree Extravaganza as an anniversary blend to kind of hark back to what their original pioneering that they were doing. And the idea behind this whiskey is that everything is just a little bit older, a little bit more sherry cask influence, but still trying to aim for that similar kind of spicy notes that they were doing in the original Spice Tree. So Compass Box are really good with their information that they like to bring out. So they've got loads of info on all of the whiskeys put inside of this blend. It's a blended malt, which means it's a blend of only single malt whiskeys. They give you percentages, the different distilleries, as well as all the barrels that they've used, which is really cool. So you're looking at stuff from Klein Leach, which they use quite a lot because of the really cool mouthfeel that you get out of that whiskey. They've got De Luane, you've got Tiernich, some Glen Ord, you're looking at Ben Rinnes too. So quite a nice mix of distilleries going in here, and really cool flavor profiles you're going to get out of that. So if you have a look at the whiskey, you're going to see it's got a really nice warm glow to it. It's a little bit darker than usual, really kind of nice and viscous inside the glass as well. It's got a nice way that it clings to the side, so you know that it's spent some time in some wood. If you have a go on the nose, it's beautiful, rich, indulgent nose. So you're going to be expecting like a butterscotch up front, definitely the wine influence. So almost really nice rich wine notes, some red fruit that comes through. I get almost a musty oakiness too, sort of like a wet wood. So really cool. It's quite indulgent on the nose. Once you go past that and have a taste of that, what you're going to be left with is kind of vanilla, milk chocolate, definitely still that spicy element, which is just warming through that whiskey. You get wonderful nuttiness on it too, maybe hints of black pepper towards the end, and then definitely like, you know, pangs of that oak and maybe hints of that red fruit coming back. So really enjoyable whiskey, and just layers and layers of spice on there, which is really fun. So I hope you enjoy the Spice Tree Extravaganza.